Okay, good afternoon, everybody. I am going to be racing tomorrow at Woodland for the second round of just the kind of like beginner class races. I'll be doing Open Junior. Just a couple little tips and things that I go over before pretty much each race or after rides or just any sort of little maintenance things to check. The first thing I'm going to be doing is my spokes. So when you're doing your spokes, you want to start by your rim lock and then go to the nearest spoke to it, torque that one down, and then skip two. So go 1, 2, and then that next one, and then do that around the whole wheel. 1, 2, that next one. This will just help so that it's alternating sides and then your wheel doesn't get out of true. So now that you did the pattern of going all the way around the wheel, skipping 2, you're going to end up on one of these spokes, which for me, it ends up right here. And then you just go back, skip 2 again, and then it puts you in the right spot for your next set to go all the way around. And then once you do that for the whole pattern, all the way around the entire thing, keep skipping and going. I just go through and do every single spoke individually. Just make sure that they're torqued, make sure I didn't miss any. This will just simplify it so that you know that you got all of your spokes tightened. Now the next thing is air filter. Mine just recently got changed, so it's still pretty clean. Good for a couple more rides depending on what the racing is going to be like. I don't know if it's going to be muddy or sandy or what. Pull off your side panel. Make sure that it's not too dirty, no rips in it, tears in it, because you don't want to suck in any dirt, sand, mud, whatever conditions you're riding in. Those things are good to have clean. Okay, so next thing is your chain tension. You always want your chain to be at a good tension. So go to the end of the slider and then 3 finger lengths tight. As you can see, mine is pretty loose, so I will be tightening that. How you tighten your chain is you're going to want to loosen this axle nut right here, loosen this nut, which is holding this bolt, and then once that's loose, you can tighten this bolt right here, which makes it go out, pushing out your axle, and then use these lines on the axle block in the swing arm to guide you. So line up that one, and then come over to the other side, make sure that these lines are all lined up, and then check your chain, make sure that's 3 finger lengths. I haven't tightened mine yet. And then torque down all of your bolts. I just do 75 to 80 pounds, but I would look at your owner's manual to see the recommended foot-pounds for your rear axle nut. Another thing that I do pretty frequently is bleed my forks. So there's these 2 screws on the top of your forks, and then this screw right here is a bleeder screw. For this, you're going to need a flathead screwdriver, and then put the flathead screwdriver on there, loosen it, and now listen to the air that comes out once you get it loose. All of that air is just built up pressure from casing jumps, taking jumps. It just, over time, since they're oil forks, it just builds up air pressure from all the compression and rebound that it does. So now, tighten it back down, and then do the same for the other side. That's just a couple of things that I will do before races, practice. I don't do them every time, but pretty frequently you're going to want to check those things. There's a lot of other things that you can do. Like I just went through and did my axles, front and back, my linkage, all that stuff I did the other day. Oil changes, filter changes, all this stuff. That was just a couple of things that I recommend checking, and decided to film it before I race tomorrow. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was pretty short and kind of just threw it together really fast because I was going to do some maintenance before I race tomorrow, and decided to film it and just show you guys a couple things that I would recommend doing. I want to do a lot more videos this summer, vlogs, maintenance things, but let me know what type of content you want to see. I want to do a lot more of stuff like this. Thank you guys for watching this. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. My goal is kind of to hit 1,000 this year. That would be really awesome to be able to hit that goal. I'm at 405 right now, I believe. So leave a comment what you would like to see more of. Thanks for watching.